can't stop.
Hello everyone, I'm Noah Wilson from iHollywood.tv. Well, our next guest, you might best know her from Degrassi, The Next Generation, but you can catch her in UPTV's new holiday movie, Christmas with a Prince. Please welcome Kaitlyn Leeb joining us through VI FaceTime. What's up, Kaitlyn?
Hey, how's it going, everyone?
Hi. Happy holidays.
Happy holidays.
Can you believe it? We're now in December and we can really officially say it. You know, sometimes people, they'll get offended if you say it in November because, oh, we're putting it before Thanksgiving. But now we can officially say it. We can say Happy Holidays, Merry Christmas, Feliz Navidad.
I know. We are in December. It is holiday season, full throttle. That's for sure.
One thing I love about the holidays is, giving to others that need it the most. And one thing that I did see that really caught my attention is you're actually an ambassador for Jake's House Charity, which is actually a nonprofit organization, and it helps people battling and dealing with autism. So, how did you kind of get involved with it? Because, you were at the holiday party. Here's your, I was telling her before we came on, her adorable family here. And
Yeah.
How did you get involved with that? Or is it kind of something that has always been near and dear to your heart?
I think as I've gotten older, I think especially since becoming a mother, I've realized how important it is to give back, and to give back in terms of just anything you can. Being an actor for film and television, I have a platform on social media, and a friend of mine was with this charity from when it started, or just about, and she reached out to me and asked if I wanted to be involved, and I absolutely said yes. And the more I got involved, the more I just fell in love with this charity. It's run by an incredible group of people, and they help people who really need it. I've families and children who are dealing with autism, and just providing support and getting the word out about what autism is, and educating people. And so it's become something that's very near and dear to my heart, and especially for the holiday season. I mean, it's so important to give back. That's my involvement with Jake's House. I am the ambassador. I'm super proud of my role in the charity and everything the charity's been doing.
That's so cool. Wow, good for you. I mean, and I love when, like you said, us stars can, help promote and help use our following to help a great cause, and help, things that really are not being talked about. We really don't have a spotlight or shine a light on these great organizations, and I applaud you for doing that. Speaking about, Christmas with the Prince, I love movies like this that, especially fairy tales and holidays. It's a great combo together, And kind of tell us the storyline of Christmas with the Prince, and kind of what viewers will see.
So Christmas with the Prince follows my character, who is a doctor. She's the head of pediatrics at a hospital. Her name is Tasha. And she went to school with the prince back when she was younger, and then they lost touch, and she had this, this little crush on him when they were, kids. But she grew up, they both grew up, and he turned into kind of like this really cool, prince who just travels a lot, and he's having a great time. And anyway, he ends up hurting himself, and we connect because he stays at the hospital with me, and it just follows our story, touching base, being reconnected with each other. And then Tasha kind of sees that he's actually changed into this amazing man. And I think, seeing Tasha do her work with the children who are she works in pediatrics, she's working with sick children, I think helps him learn, what it is to be a prince, and all of the good things that he can do being the prince for people, and just for the world in general. So they, fall in love, and hopefully live happily ever after. But that's kind of the synopsis of the film without giving too much away.
Well, it sounds really good. I can't wait to watch. And two, one star that really in particular got my attention is Charles Shaughnessy.
Yes.
He's in the movie. He was back during my childhood days. I mean,
me too.
Yes, Kaitlyn, with Caroline Rhea, with My Mom's Got a Date with a Vampire. Do you remember that movie?
I do remember that movie, Caroline Rhea, of course, but I also, do you remember The Nanny?
Yes!
With Mr. Sheffield.
That too.
Yeah.
He's amazing. He's incredible. I mean, how is it like I mean, because, you know, both of our childhood, he's like our, you know, childhood star that we grew up watching. Like, how is it like to have, you know, to work with him to be on set? And, you know, was there any, did you guys connect in a way on set, like, and, you know, get to chat?
Yeah, we did. So I found out about that he was cast as the king while we were filming, and I was so excited because I grew up watching The Nanny, so he was Mr. Sheffield, and when I found out it was him, I was like, this is so cool. You know, I get to work with someone who I grew up watching on TV before I even knew I was going to be an actor. And so when I met him, he's just he's so talented, and he's so kind and so genuine and down to earth. And it was just like, it was so nice to talk to him. And then, you know, we have a couple scenes together and work with him. He's just so talented. He blew me away, you know. It was really nostalgic to be in a scene with him, you know, because I grew up watching him on TV. He's just an amazing person. I really hope I get a chance to work with him again one day because he's really an amazing person.
Last question before we take a look at a preview is, what do you hope the audiences will, you know, enjoy most or take from this sweet holiday fairy tale?
I think because it's kind of a fairy tale Christmas or holiday movie, I think that, you know, hopefully people will be able to sit around as a family and watch this movie and kind of just, you know, fall in love with the story of kind of like this everyday normal girl who falls in love with a prince, and he falls in love with her, and she enters into a whole different world. So I mean, it's just something that's kind of like a fairy tale. I mean, who doesn't want to be a princess and meet a prince?
It's an overall great family movie for sure, and like you said, for the kids to enjoy too. You know, this is a movie for everybody. Avery's gonna be watching, you know, of course, Kaitlyn and her husband. Yeah. Are you having like a special screening with your entire family? Are you guys gonna all get together and watch the premiere?
Yeah. So my family will watch it all together on that Sunday, and then you know, it'll just be family, really. No, not like a big screening party or anything, but just family.
Yeah, just immediate close family. Yeah, that sounds good.
Exactly.
Sounds nice.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we have a little sneak peek here, so let's take a look at Christmas with the Prince.
UPtv is uplifting you all season long.
He was here skiing and he had an accident.
Who are you talking about?
Hey guys, Prince Alexander here. I was on the mountain today and I ran into a spot of trouble. I guess that unmarked trail was roped off for a reason.
You've got to be kidding. The prince was a spoiled, overindulged brat.
I'm worried you might harbor a teenage girl crush on me.
Wow, and here I was thinking you'd actually matured. Ever since you got here, I've had a chip on my shoulder, wanting to tell that jerk what I thought of him. The man that showed up has been nothing but pleasant.
I would be honored if you would accompany me to my family's annual Christmas charity dinner.
I heard she's a doctor.
She may as well be a janitor.
You don't belong here.
I'm not like those people in there.
No one talks about those born into my world. They only talk about those exceptional enough to break in.
Christmas with the Prince premieres Sunday, December 9th at 7. Watch together for the most uplifting Christmas ever.
That was Kaitlyn in Christmas with the Prince, her character Tasha, and the rest of the cast there. It's going to be a great movie, so be sure to tune in to Christmas with the Prince, premiering Sunday, December the 9th at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on UPtv. Thank you so much, Kaitlyn, for joining us. It was a pleasure to get to chat with you. Happy holidays, Merry Christmas to you and your beautiful family, and come back on the show anytime.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for having me, Noah. Happy holidays, Merry Christmas to you as well.
Thank you. All right, bye-bye.
Bye.